think this is a pretty easy button flat here. Sitting like almost 50 big blinds effective with early position.
Cool.
This is just like a warm place. I like this one a lot. It's really
We see a check here. We have backdoor flush, backdoor straight.
Thank you.
Okay, so I was like,
I assume that you guys would want to bet here when check two.
Well, you opened on the button, and this is the big. I missed the action. There was some commotion.
We had an early position open.
Yeah, he
Okay.
flatted.
Okay.
We flatted button and almost 50 bigs effective.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and then you got to check to you?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I would usually put out a small exploitative bet.
You go like 2,800.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I like a bet too.
I wouldn't go after checking.
It's like interesting though, Dibs, because when you're playing on this site, on Ignition, on Bovada, like there are times versus opponents who will just be like done with the hand, right? Like in spots where they should be betting or putting chips in the pot and whatever, they're just like, nope, I missed, I'm done.
Well, you would have to go bet here then.
Yeah, so my thought process is that we probably just check this back and then bet river if he checks again to us.
Yeah, I like that.
And bet like good rivers like a jack or like a 9 or like obviously a queen or a 10.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like this.
I like it.
I think you like it, Ben?
Yeah. Because you should have done on the flop, and now you're just sizing up because it's the turn. And I still think it's going to work a ton.
Really?
Yeah. You have queen high. I mean, you're folding. You're
Okay,
going to fold out.
I have to go. Hold on.
Okay. So go
I
ahead.
don't know.
I just think that you're going to fold out a lot of hands that should call, like ace, jack, stuff like that should call is going to fold. Most of the time, bad opponents are going to fold. Maybe not. If they're going to call, do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's because of the site and because of the player pool that I like. That's why I would fire on the flop too. Like, I don't expect a guy.
Go ahead.
If a guy opens from EP and then checks this king 5 flop, he should almost never be check folding.
Mm-hmm.
But they do so much more than they should that you should just put out a stupid little bet.
Yep, that's what I was thinking too.
Same thing on the turn.
I think we made a mistake by checking back flop. But I do like the merits of a bet here on turn once we get check 2 again, because of the fact that people will just have stupid stuff that they're just like, yeah.
Are you going 3 streets then?
Going like, are we betting
If
river
you're betting,
if called here?
No, if you're going bet
turns.
flop, bet flop this turn, 3 of spades river.
What was your turn example? Sorry. Oh, this turn?
Yeah, this turn, 3 of spades river. You're going 3 streets.
So in my example, if we had bet the flop and then we got in this 8 on the turn, I would check.
Interesting.
Because but if we'd gotten anything that helps, let's think a backdoor straight or backdoor flush draw, then I would bet again on the turn.
So like
okay.
The merits of betting this flop are that any jack, any 9, any spade, any ace as well, all give us more equity, including queens and 10s as well.
But you wouldn't bet an ace on the turn.
If it's the ace of spades.
Yeah, obviously the ace of spades we would bet.
I think so, but yeah.
A lot of his check call range would be an ace X, so. Or no? Or are you just gonna say he's not c-betting 8s and he's gonna give up turn?
Yeah, I think some of his range, as you said, like a good chunk of his range is the ace. But if we continue on that ace turn, I think it does put a lot of pressure on those other hands as well.
I guess it does put a lot of pressure on like an ace X hand, especially e6 if you give him 2 streets.
When you just bet.
Yeah. So let's say it does come ace of spades and then brick. Are you still firing river?
Yeah. Most of the time.
I think so too.
Yeah. Okay.
And the important thing too is like we block combos like king queen and king 10 here.
And it's mostly because he would be betting his king X on the flop. He's not like a recreational is not like going check call with the king here, raising EP.
Especially by the time if he double checks, we know he doesn't have a good hand, in my opinion.
Right.
And so even though it looks very transparent what we're doing, like
Kyle.
The third club comes out, and we check back.
Yeah, good check.
Showdown value, and he's like, "Nope, flush."
like I'm good here so often. Maybe I should put a thin one out.
I was thinking about it too. I was thinking about it. I was like, "Oh, what if we bet like 5K here? 4K,
yeah, it's tempting, dude.
4K.
I think it works. It's good a lot of the time.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't have been mad at like 5,800 or something like that.
I kind of felt weird at the time. I think I probably was like, man, like this is a really weird like play by this guy up to this point. What does he have?
yeah.
Like, and I also there's something to be said. Like, I think if you bet here and you're wrong, he has like chip lead of the table, and if you check, you guys are about even, and you could probably still apply more pressure than he's gonna do.
Yeah, and like, does he really just check call again? Like,
he doesn't have many.
Like a pocket sevens type of hand. Like, I was trying to come up with the combos that he check calls, turn and river with that were ahead of, and I was kind of not feeling confident in that.
Yeah, he's not like check calling river again with ace queen or something.
Right.
Yeah. Or pocket nines, pocket sevens, pocket sixes. He's not calling those.
Yep. So I felt that best option here was to just check back, take our showdown, and most likely win the hand, right?
Yeah, most likely. For sure. Yeah, you're feeling pretty happy about that 10.
But surprise, nope, we lose.
Nope.